everybody to our August edition of Live with ByDesign. I'm Kathy, Client Growth Director here at ByDesign. With me, I've got Dan Lang, our sales representative. I don't actually know what your new title is, Dan. I apologize, but he handles the outside sales. So any of you leads or prospects that are on the call, if you're not yet a client of ByDesign, you probably know Dan or Jerry, his counterpart. So thank you for being with us. We're very excited. Today, I am going to talk to you about customer promotions and holiday prep. Customer promotions are something that we really pride ourselves on ByDesign because of the versatility and the flexibility that we offer. So today I'm going to give you a little preview of what's possible, cover some of the most common use cases, and just answer any questions you might have about customer promotions. And then, of course, hit on some of those additional items that you may want to consider as we get into the holidays. It's August, so we're back to school at the moment, but holidays are coming up quick. So now's a good time to make sure you have a plan in place for your holiday season. All right, so I'm going to start out with some promo engine basics. For you clients that are on the call with me, some of this might be review, but some of it might not. I always like to start with the basics because that's what you build on with anything, right? So when it comes to promotions, our promotion engine here at ByDesign is a little complex in the setup, but the basics are this. You have a condition and an action. So if your customers do this, they get that. Okay, conditions are just the qualifiers. What does a customer need to do or need to be in order to qualify for a promotion? And then the action is, what do they get? What's the reward? What is the action of that promotion? So the very simple way to consider this is that a condition and an action make up a promotion. Now, you can use multiple conditions for a promotion. So you may say, I want to make sure that somebody has a minimum threshold on the order volume, and they also have an auto ship profile, or they have a specific customer type. You can mix and match as many of those conditions as you want and still have that single action on the backside. You can also duplicate your promotions so that there are different levels with different conditions that are required for each one of those levels. So I'll dive into a little bit more detail, but it's important to understand that in its simplest form, a promotion consists of a condition and an action. All right, so here are the general types of promotions that we have. So the first one is what we call standard promotions. These are the basic, most common promotions, and they're really fundamental. It's a very simplistic, the customer does this and they get that. They're not difficult to set up. They're very widely used, but they can be very impactful on your business. The post promotions, which is the next type of promotions, are promotions that are evaluated secondary to any of the standard promotions. So what does that mean? Well, a secondary evaluation means that it is not one of the first promotions that are evaluated. This is really important because when you're stacking promotions, for example, if there is a 15% discount at orders with 5 or more items on them, but you also get free shipping when you reach $200. It's important that your discount of 15% is set up as a standard, but the free shipping is done as a post. That way, if the discount on your standard brings that customer below the qualification for the free shipping, that secondary evaluation will not award it. So that's why we offer the post promotion, is to allow you to kind of dictate the order of operations, if you will, and ensure that the promotions that apply up front are considered before you have any secondary or post promotions. Now, typically a post promotion is awarded behind the scenes, but that's not always the case. In the example I just gave, obviously that's going to be visible to the customer, but there are also some examples that you'll see later where it is kind of hidden from the client or the customer experience during checkout. The third type of promotions that we have are auto ship promotions. Auto ship are those auto ship profiles for recurring purchases. Some may call it smart ship or subscriptions, but essentially this is when a customer signs up to receive products on a monthly, weekly, or annual basis. So there's an entire set of promotion conditions and actions that all revolve around auto ship. And it can be two ways. It can either leverage the auto ship as the qualifier. So if they participate in auto ship, then they qualify for a promotion. And the opposite is also true. If they qualify for a promotion, they can get discounted auto ships or special items on their auto ship. So those are all the ways that auto ship can be a little different than a standard promotion, but we've got the tools that you need to be able to make that work. And then finally, we have a fourth type of promotion called cart browsing. And this type of promotion is really for display only. It is not going to actually reward anything to the customer. Instead, it is going to alert the customer as they're shopping in real time when they are either close to or have unlocked one of the standard poster auto ship promotions that you might have. Okay, so typically the cart browsing is going to be a clone of one of your standard or auto ship promotions, because the cart browsing is the mechanism to market that promotion to your customers as they're shopping. All right, so now I'm going to dive into each one of these and share a little bit of what's possible. So starting with our standard promotions. So again, these are the most common fundamental promotions. You can see here that there's a variety of conditions. I do want to say these are not all of the conditions. As of today, I think there are about 65 or 66 different conditions that you can use in order to set up a promotion. Some of them are very, very unique, but they have such a specific use case that they're really important. Others are very common. For example, order total. You can see it here, that third bullet. The order total is probably the most common condition that is used for promotions. And it's simply going to look at the total of the order to dictate whether they qualify or not. Okay. Customer and rep type, that's going to allow you to make promotions available to segments of your audience. So if you have retail customers and VIP customers, you can have special promotions just for your VIPs or just for your retail. Same thing with rep types. If you've got affiliates and influencers and business builders, there's the flexibility here to make catered promotions for each individual segment of those that are shopping on your cart. Join date, order total, item count. A lot of these are very self-explanatory. The last two I do want to hit on here. Order count, that's going to be the number of orders in a given period. So this is going to really help you to drive consistency. So you can actually set up a promotion that is awarded when they hit their third order in the month or their fifth order in the month. So that's going to encourage them to come back and place more orders within that same time frame. And then bonus agent, for those clients on the call, this probably makes sense to you, but for those of you who are not used to our system, a bonus agent is any data point that is used in your comp plan. So that means that you can leverage any one of those agents as part of a promotion. It can be a volume requirement. It can be hitting a certain rank. It can be the number of personally enrolled active reps. It can be anything that you currently have stored in our database as part of your compensation plan. Those bonus agents can then be leveraged for promotions. So it allows you to kind of leverage that data in a unique way by setting up promotions around them. So now that you know a little bit about the different types of conditions, I want to talk about the actions. Now, most often, a standard promotion is going to offer a discount or free shipping. Those are really the two most common offers that you're going to see. But we do a couple of detailed options here. So the first one is you can discount the entire order. So you can either do a flat number or a percentage. But you can also also discount specific items on the order. So that's going to be what we call an order line discount. And again, you can do it by a flat amount or by a percentage. You can do a price type change. So if you've got special prices set up in our inventory, then you can actually have a promotion update the price type so that they get discounts on all of the items without giving a flat or percentage off of the order total. Okay, it's basically going to take all the items on their order and replace the retail pricing with the special discount pricing that you have set up. Okay, so that's what the price type change does for you. And then of course the shipping discount can be done as $1 a percentage or to waive all of it. So that's kind of an overview on the standard promotions. Next up, let's go to post promotions. Post promotions is one of those that can be the most difficult to kind of wrap your head around. But like I said, it can really be useful in determining the order of the promotions to be evaluated or to create an action that happens after the order is placed. Okay. So a lot of your same conditions are going to apply here, but you'll see that there are some additional ones. For example, the currency or payment method used. You can actually offer a promotion based on what type of currency they're using. Okay, that's just one example, but the key is that with any of these conditions, the actions are not going to be evaluated up front. It's a secondary evaluation. So that means that as your customer is checking out, as soon as they get to the checkout string, there's a first evaluation. It's going to look for any standard promotions or auto ship promotions. Go ahead and apply that, recalculate everything. Then there's a secondary evaluation. That's where your post promotions are going to come into play. Okay. The most common actions that you're going to see on a post promo is going to be a discount, either free shipping or an additional discount off the order total. And you can also do something called award credits. This is really, in my opinion, the most useful option for post promotions, because awarding credits to an individual or to the referring customer or to their owning sponsor rep, these are all ways to reward the loyalty and the activity of your customers. This award credit action is what's going to empower you to do a loyalty program, a referral program, a sponsoring special, anything where you want to award credits to be used on a future order based on order activity. That's where your award credits action for a post promotion is really going to come into play. Okay, so award credits in and of itself, lots and lots of use cases, but just know that it essentially allows you to put credits into an account for this customer or their upline or referrer to use on future orders. Similar to the award credits is the delayed promotion. It's similar in that it is something that is meant to be redeemed on a future order, but it's a little different in that it doesn't just assign credits into the credit ledger. Instead, it literally applies a promotion to redeem on a future order. So it might be 10% off their next order, or it might award them a gift certificate or something. So those are kind of some of the actions that you can see here. But again, the way I see this being done the most is when you want to either award credits as part of a loyalty program, or you have a free shipping that you want to evaluate after any discounts for other promotions are already evaluated. Okay, so that's post promotions. Very, very powerful once you get the hang of using it. Next up, we have our auto ship promotions. So our auto ship promotions are very similar to our standard promotions, except that they really apply to the auto ship program or the auto ship profiles. You're going to see there's a lot of the same conditions, but here you're going to see some new ones. So auto ship period type, you can literally say this promotion only applies to those that are on a monthly auto ship or a weekly auto ship versus everybody, which might include your annual auto ships. So you have that flexibility. There's the same order total and item count, but now it's going to be looking specifically at the auto ships, not just the standard cart with the items. And then this is where you're also going to get into some of that consecutive auto ship promotions. So you can literally look and say, is this their third month of consecutive auto ships? If so, we want to give them a discount. Or maybe after their sixth month, you give them a specific product for free on their order. These are all different ways that you can leverage the auto ship promotions, and specifically the consecutive auto ship order count. The actions here are going to be adding items. So like I said, on their sixth auto ship, you can actually choose to add a specific SKU at no cost or a reduced cost. So it can literally say, on your sixth order, you get access to this particular item at half price. Okay. So that would be the add item. Something to note here, a gift certificate can be the item that is added. So if you think about like the straight retail experience, a lot of times, especially around the holidays, corporate offices will offer a gift certificate as an add-on or a special promotion. So when you spend $50, you get a $5 gift certificate for your next purchase. Or if you spend $100, you get $25 to share with a friend. These are all examples of true retail promotions that are very common that you can do with the add item action. Okay. Of course, you've still got the item discount, shipping discount, award credits, all the other ones as well. But I wanted to really point out that add item because that's a really unique one that can help you appeal to what people kind of have come to expect from holiday promotions in particular. And then finally, we have those cart browsing promotions. So the cart browsing promotions, like I said before, are display only, and they are typically a clone of a standard or an auto ship promotion. Okay, so with the cart browsing promotions, there are much fewer conditions and actions. So your conditions are going to be limited to rep rank type, product count, or order total. So this means that when somebody is browsing in your cart, adding items to their bag, as soon as they get to a certain count of items or a certain order total, that's when that promotion would have been applied. So the cart browsing is going to help them to know how close they are. Add one more product to get free shipping. You are $20 away from getting a 10% discount. Okay, so these are the different types of conditions. The only action for a cart browsing promotion is a cart browsing message, because again, this is a display only. Okay, and I'll show you some examples of what this looks like. In case you're wondering about the rep rank, really this is a way to display messages to reps of a particular rank in your cart. Okay, so that's why the rep rank type is there. But most commonly, you will use the product count or the order total to let them know when they're close to free shipping or close to unlocking a free item or an additional discount. Okay, so that's what the cart browsing is going to allow you to do. One more thing that I like to talk about, it isn't necessarily considered one of our promotion types, but it is something that is offered at ByDesign, and that is promo codes. Promo codes are very popular out in the retail world. Everybody, it seems, has a enter this code to get 10% off, enter this code for free shipping, and you can do that as well. Okay, there is a great article in our training area. We call it the KB for knowledge base. There's a great article in there about promo codes and how to use them. But essentially what you need to know is that promo codes can be created in a variety of ways. You can either create them manually, you can do it via an automated process. That would be maybe your bonus proc. Maybe there's something built into your bonus that when somebody qualifies at a certain rank or achieves something, it creates promo codes. It could be also just a nightly job that you have that looks for people with birthdays and then gives them a promo code. So the automated process can really look like a lot of different ways. And the automated process is the most often way to customize this to make sure that whatever your unique idea is can be implemented with little effort on your side. We can create an automated process that will look, find the individuals, and create promo codes for them. And then there's also promotions. Okay, one of the actions that you have on promotions is to award a promo code. That's a great way to do like a bounce back. After the order is completed, you can have a post promo that does promo code issuing, and then it would literally email that person, thanks for your order. Here's a coupon or a promo code for your next order. Okay, so those are all the different ways that it can be created. Now, when it comes to redeeming it, it is only redeemed in cart. Okay, the point of a promo code is to bring a customer or a rep into your shopping cart, and that's where they're redeemed. You're not going to be able to redeem this in the corporate back office or in the rep back office, because again, the purpose of promo codes is to drive traffic to your cart. So diving in a little bit on the promo codes and how they're created, there's two primary ways that you can manually create these codes, okay? You can do it individually, so one at a time. This is going to allow you more flexibility over the type of code and also the settings on that code. So you can see in my screenshot here, when you're setting up the promo code, you can restrict the usage of that code either by the redeemer. So who can redeem this? Can it only be redeemed by the person, the rep that I send it to? Can it be redeemed by the rep and their downline? Can it be redeemed by the rep and their customers? You can also limit it by uses. I only want this promo code to be used 5 times or 10 times or 100 times. This can be used for a variety of purposes. One might be if you want to tell your leaders that they've got 5 promo codes that they can send out to discount enrollment. Okay, that's a great use case for limiting it. Another thing may be, we have 100 of this particular item that we're offering at a discount. So the first 100 people to use this promo code will get it there. It just helps you to kind of put some guardrails around your promo code to avoid it just getting out there in the virtual world and just being redeemed over and over again to a point where it's no longer a successful promotion for you. So those are all the options that you have when you are creating those individual promo codes, but that does require that you create them one by one. The other option that you have is a new feature called the bulk promo code update. This allows you to take an Excel file listing out everybody who should receive a promo code, import that or upload it into the back office, and it will automatically create a promo code for everyone on that list and automatically send emails to them letting them know what their promo code is. This is a fast and easy way to generate multiple promo codes at once. And that Excel file can be something that you've come up with on your own, or it can be the output of one of the reports in your back office. So if you're running a report to find a particular segment of people, whether it be looking at reps by rank, looking at customer by last order date, there's all these different ways that you can pull data on your side. And then once you have that Excel file, you just upload it, and then the system automatically notifies everybody. So it's a great new tool for you to save time on your promotions when you're creating those promo codes specifically. All right, I already mentioned our knowledge base, but what I have shared as far as the promo basics is really just the tip of the iceberg here. There is so much that is possible with promotions and the promo engine specifically. There are a few different articles here. They're all clickable. So whenever you guys get the recording, whenever you get the presentation afterward, feel free to check those out. They are available for anybody to view there. and each one of them is also linked to one another. So if you start out on the promo engine overview, at the bottom, you'll have a link to the actions, a link to the conditions, a link to the examples. Okay, so they're all kind of linked together. And what I love about these new KB articles, as you can see there, when you're looking at the promo actions, you can literally see by tab which actions can be used on a standard promo, which ones can be used on auto ship, on cart browsing, which conditions can apply to each one of those. So it really helps you to see more about what's possible. You'll see all of the actions and conditions there. They're all hyperlinks as well. So even within the KB, if you're not sure what credits to sponsor means, click on it and it'll explain it for you. So if you haven't checked out the new KB, and if you haven't checked out the promotion engine articles in particular, I highly recommend it. All right, I'm going to pause there. Next, I'm going to jump into some of the examples or the most common use cases and how they're set up. But I wanted to pause for just a moment to see if we have any questions on the basics. Checking the chat here. Oops. I don't see any so far. So with that, I'll go ahead and keep on trucking. But as a reminder, we have the chat. If you've got any questions, or you can feel free to speak up. Just unmute yourself if you want to ask something in real time. So I will go ahead and continue on to the top use cases that are most commonly used. So when it comes to standard promotions, again, these are the foundation, the most basic promotions that we have. Here's where we see most of our promotions being configured. First and foremost is a threshold discount. This means that when your customer reaches a particular threshold, they get a discount. The various conditions that you're going to use there can be a product count if the threshold is having a certain number of items on their order. The product count is what you're going to want to use there. Price is pretty self-explanatory. That's going to look at the total cost of everything on the order and then work toward that threshold. Volume is a bit unique in that instead of using the retail price, it's actually going to use one of your volumes that are set up. This could be the PV volume. It can be the commissionable volume, qualifying volume. Most often, that's going to be for rep-facing promotions, but you can use them for customers as well. The threshold discount, these are the three conditions that you would use most often in order to see if your customers are qualified for that promotion. The actions, biggest two that we see are the discount for the full order or discount at the order line. And just to reiterate again, the difference there is the discount order is going to look at the total of the order and apply a flat or percentage-based discount. Order line is going to look at specific lines of the order. Now, this can be done in a couple of different ways. You can actually set up a threshold discount for the order line to say, if you the most expensive item is discounted, or maybe it's the second most expensive item is discounted. It could be the least expensive item that is discounted. This is the different options that you have with that discount order line. So that way you have a little bit of control over which item the percentage or flat discount gets applied to. Okay, so that's the threshold discount. The next one that we have is free shipping. Everybody knows what a free shipping is. They're very widespread both within our industry and out in the retail world. And the conditions that you're going to use here are going to be similar to the threshold. If you want to offer free shipping based on total price, volume, or product count, absolutely. You can also do the consecutive order condition here. So whatever number of order within a given period. You might say for any customers that place a second order in the month, they get free shipping. Maybe it's the third order or the fifth order, okay? But it's just, again, a way to incentivize them to come back and shop more frequently. The action on this one is very straightforward. It's a shipping discount, but do know that you can do it based on a flat amount or a percentage. BOGOs, those are very common. Buy one, get one. This can be a buy one, get one free, a buy one, get one half price, buy one, get one at 10%. You can really decide how you want the BOGO to actually work. But essentially, you're going to have the product count. And when I say product count, you can actually determine, is that all products on the order or a specific product on the order? That's why this works for BOGO. Because in the threshold discount, I may use that product count condition to say, as long as they have 5 items on the order, I don't care what the items are. But in a BOGO, you might say, I want them to have at least one of a particular SKU or a particular product category. Okay, so if you have multiple categories, it may be a, buy a supplement, get an apparel for half price, or vice versa. So that's how you can leverage the product count. It can be 2 of the same items. Buy one watch, get your second watch half price. Or it can be different items, like I said before. These are all just within that product count condition, the flexibility there. Okay, but again, on the action, very straightforward. You're going to use the discount order line. So your second one can either be a flat fee off or a percentage. Now, keep in mind, when I say that you can do a percentage on any of these, 100% is always an option. So that's how you're going to do a free, by doing a discount of 100% on those items. The last one that I want to mention is something called shopping spree. And shopping spree is a really unique promotion, but especially in a party plan company or anybody that's doing any kind of hosted events. Shopping spree can be a great way to offer party rewards within the shopping cart. So essentially what a shopping spree is going to do is calculate a monetary value that the customer gets to spend on a predefined list of items. So this is going to be very common for you party plan companies, as a host, based on how many orders are on your party or bookings or the volume of the party can dictate how much you earn in free or discounted products. That's where shopping spree is going to come in. Okay, it's going to allow you to say, if these conditions are met, then the shopping spree will apply. Okay, even if you're not a party plan, you can still use a shopping spree. This is a really great temporary incentive. It's a great way to bring people to your cart during a limited time if they know that everything you purchase during this limited time is going to give you a 20% back in items to spend on your next order or something like that. So even though it's most commonly used for party, it can be used outside of party as well. All right, moving on to auto ship promotions. Honestly, the primary and most commonly used promotion for auto ships is the consecutive auto ship orders. So if you want your auto ship customers to come back consecutively month after month and not skip any of those months, this promotion condition is really the one that you're going to want to look for. You can see that when you choose the consecutive order, you can indicate what the number is. So is this the 3rd consecutive, 5th consecutive, 8th consecutive, whatever that might be. And then you can also determine if it's every order after that, or if it's every instance of that. So let's say you have it set up for the 3rd month. When you have 3 consecutive months of auto ship, you get a certain discount. That can say every consecutive order after your 3rd month also gets that discount, or you can say that discount is applied on their 3rd, 6th, 9th, and 12th. Okay, so those are the 2 different ways to set that up. But again, really, really great way to ensure that your auto ship customers are not skipping months and that they're consecutively allowing that, consistently allowing that order to process month after month. Okay. moving on to the cart browsing. I've already explained that this is display only, but now you can kind of see some of the screenshots of exactly what that can look like. So there's two examples here. The first one is while I'm in the shopping cart. So as I'm browsing, everything that I see, there's a banner on the page itself letting me know how close I am to unlocking that promotion. The second place is when I add items to my bag. When I go and add that item, it will automatically show me this item has been added. And that's where that promotion can also be reinforced, letting me know how close I am to that next item. Okay. And again, if you've done any kind of retail shopping online, this is very common experience. And customers like having this experience. It helps them to know what they're eligible to earn, know how close they are. I myself am guilty of adding things to my bag just to get the free shipping or just to unlock some kind of discount. It works, right? So that's why we offer it. So I strongly recommend for any promotion, especially those standard promotions that you have, for any of those promotions, make sure you also have a cart browsing set up for it as well. Because if your customers don't know how close they are to earning these promotions, then chances are the promotions are not going to actually be as powerful as you want them to be. They don't know if they can earn it, right? So you got to let them know how close they are, and that's what cart browsing can do. I think I saw a question that just came up. Is the cart browsing an automatic thing or do you have to set it up? Great question, Tracy. You do have to set it up separately. So if you're doing a promotion that says free shipping on orders over $100, you're actually going to set that up twice in the promo engine. Once as a standard promotion offering the free shipping at $100, and then second as a cart browsing of free shipping at $100. By setting up both of those, that will ensure that the standard promotion actually evaluates in the cart and awards the free shipping. The browsing is what's going to let them know when they're close to achieving it. So you definitely want to set them up separately. So those of you that already have promotions configured, go in, make sure you've got cart browsing for each of them. And if you are setting up a new promotion, make sure that you take the time to also set up the cart browsing version as well. Going back to the knowledge base, the KB articles, just like the promo codes, we have a lot of articles about the promotions, including examples. These examples will literally walk you through step by step how to do it. So if you want to offer a customer referral, you can click there to see the example of the setup for a customer referral. If you want to do a BOGO, there's an example in there. Our amazing support team adds content to this knowledge base on a daily basis, and they have really spent a lot of time going through promotions specifically to help you understand what's possible, because it is one of our most robust tools. But until you get in there and really understand what's possible, you're probably only using like the top 10% of what's possible there. So check out the KB articles. You can see what's possible and see which ones might apply to you. Let's see. How and when can we add images and HTML to the cart browsing promo so that we can really make them stand out with images? And will there be an option to make it pop up in a bigger window? Great questions, Christy. I actually think I saw a client figure out a workaround for the HTML. I'm going to double check it. And if so, I will be sure to share it with all of our clients as a little a tip. I may also share it to LinkedIn so everybody sees it there. But it is on our roadmap as well to have an HTML editor as part of the cart browsing, because I 100% agree with you. If they can see it, they're going to be more compelled. So that's already on the roadmap. I don't have an ETA for when that's going to happen, but please know that we do have it on our list and we're working toward that. The option to make the pop-up in a bigger window. I I don't have that one on the roadmap currently, but I will certainly add it and discuss it with the solutions team to see if that's something that we could get added there. Jay, it would be nice to have a button in the standard promotion that creates a cart browsing for you based on the promotion. Love that idea. I'm definitely adding that to our roadmap. I don't know how complicated that would be because I'm not a developer. If I had an easy button, I would just make it happen, but I will definitely take that back to the developers. Thank you for that, Jay. I think that's a really great suggestion. So yeah, keep the questions and the feedback coming. I really appreciate all of the input. Okay, so one more. Sorry, is the cart browsing promo? Oh, wait, no, that was the old one. Did I see a new one pop up? Is there a way we could get customer groups like the rep group? We do have customer types as a condition on some of the promotions, but not all of them. If there's a particular one you're trying to set up using customer groups, definitely schedule some time to talk to me about that or shoot me an email so that I can better understand how you're trying to leverage it. We have tried to bring in customer types as well, but it's certainly not everywhere yet. So I want to make sure that your specific needs are being met. Reach out to me so that we can talk more about that one. All right. So now that we've talked through a lot of promotions, I don't want to miss the chance to talk about some additional holiday prep items because promotions are not the only part of holiday prep, although it can potentially be the most vital and game-changing one for you. So those additional holiday prep items. First of all, I always like to encourage our clients to consider having a sandbox. A sandbox environment is going to be a clone of your production environment, and it's going to let you test any new configurations or settings before they go live. Especially for promotions, this can be huge because it allows you to literally configure a promotion in your sandbox, make it live, go in, place orders as a customer to see what is the experience, what does the verbiage look like, is it calculating the way I expected it to. 9 times out of 10, testing a promotion before you put it live is going to prevent you having to contact our team when it's not working the way you expected. Okay. So if you don't have a sandbox, reach out to me. We can talk about how to make it work for you. I think personally for promotions in particular, it really pays for itself in the reassurance of knowing that you've tested it and that it is working as you expected it. One thing I like to note about sandboxes is that these are your environments. We have our own environments on the ByDesign side that we will use when testing projects on your behalf or updating certain aspects of our tools. So we have our own environments that we use for that purpose. A sandbox is truly yours. It is locked and restored at your request. So it's really your sandbox to go and play as you see fit. But I always encourage everybody to test it before you put it out there. That's really going to be the best bet for avoiding any kind of potential issues downstream. Next up is gift certificates. Gift certificates is one of those things that, 20, 30 years ago, we had physical gift certificates that we were handing out to people. And it was a big part of the holiday season was getting gift certificates to go and redeem. Gift certificates gave way to gift cards, and eventually they've given way to virtual credits. But we do still offer both in our system, and even gift certificates can be delivered digitally in our system. Again, there's a great KB article out there that's going to help you learn all about gift certificates, but they can be created manually via an automated process or via promotions. So it's very similar to the promo code or credits in the ways that it can be redeemed. The ways it can be created. The difference is gift certificates can be redeemed anywhere. So promo codes are only redeemed in the cart. Gift certificates can be used in the cart, in Revolution, or in Freedom. So there's definitely more use cases for applying the gift certificates. And of course, there is that concept of the gift giving, where I can give the gift certificate versus giving a promo code. Yes, in essence, it's kind of the same thing. I'm giving a discount. This is basically giving them credits to use on a future purchase. What I love about our gift certificate functionality is that both customers and reps can have visibility to these. So as a customer, when I'm logged into my account, which is the screen that you see on the right-hand side, there's an area there where I can view all of my gift certificates. I can see what I still have available. When does it expire? There's also transfer tools here. If you want to allow your reps or customers to transfer their gift certificates to others, you can do that and empower them to do it within their own account. Okay, so the customer view in the My Account really helps them to know what's available and how long they have before those are going to be expiring. Very similarly, the rep view, which is the screenshot on the left, allows the reps to see which of their customers have credits available. When are those credits expiring? They can drill into more details. You can see here, Alexander Parks has $50 available. If I were to click on that $50, I would be able to see more details about it. So this is a really great way to empower your field to be able to follow up on the gift certificates that are out there, especially toward the end of the month when they're working toward rank, working to hit those minimum qualifications. Empowering them to reach out to their customers who have gift certificates can really help them get that end of month boost that they need in order to hit those qualifications. And then finally, we have autoresponders for upcoming expirations. For those of you who don't know, autoresponders are automated communications that are built into the ByDesign platform. There's going to be a webinar on that coming up in the next couple of months. But for now, what you need to know is that you can automate communications that will go up to both your customer who has those gift certificates saying, hey, Dan, your gift certificate is expiring soon. You can actually use field tags to insert their gift certificate number, the amount, when it is expiring, and you can also insert a link to the cart in that email as well. So when Dan gets that reminder that he's got a gift certificate getting ready to expire, he doesn't have to worry about where to go. He can just click from the email to go and shop. Okay. In addition to the customer receiving that, you can also send these autoresponders to the reps who own those customers or own those gift certificates. So you can let the rep know your customer Dan has a gift certificate about to expire. Again, it's about empowering your field to be able to follow up with their customers. Again, there's a KB article, goes into a lot more detail than I just did. But the gift certificates, if you're not leveraging it, it can be a really great addition to your holiday business plan and help ensure that not only are you growing and increasing your sales during the holiday period, but also in the slump right after the holidays, end of December and January, when you normally don't see as many sales coming in, gift certificates can really be a great way to bring them back, as well as bounce back promotions and promo codes and so on. I saw a question come in. Looks like Dan has answered it, but for those on the recording, just want to make sure that we get it answered. Can we make gift certificates available in the shopping cart so that they can just buy them? And the answer is yes. Gift certificates can be set up as inventory items with unique SKUs so that customers can purchase gift certificates for others. So great answer, Dan, and great question. So that is gift certificates. The last thing that I want to mention is, sorry, went a little too far. Google Analytics. I think the holidays are a great time to really learn what's happening with your customers. How are they getting to your cart? What are they doing when they get there? Are they adding items to their cart but not checking out? Are they removing items from their cart when they get to checkout? There's so many things that Google Analytics can tell you about shopping behavior. And there's a setting in your Freedom back office. I've got it linked here. And what you do is you basically just take your own Google Analytics account, take that tag manager ID and put it in this Freedom setting. That's going to allow you to then view Google Analytics about your cart within that Google Tag Manager account. Okay, so you do have to have an external account with Google Analytics to be able to view the analytics, but leveraging this setting is a way to put the tracking in our cart so that you can, again, you can see who is coming to your cart, what browsers or devices are they using, where are they located, what times of day are they coming in, how are they getting to their cart, are they getting there from a replicated site, or are they coming from your email links? Are they searching Google? You know, there's all these different ways. Your marketing team and your sales strategy team will want these metrics. And especially during the holidays when you are more apt to try new types of promotions or new types of programs, your analytics can help you to understand if they're working or not. Okay, and this is something that is fully accessible. There's no cost on the ByDesign side to add Google Analytics to your cart. You just need to have your Google account set up so that you can put it into that Freedom setting. So for anybody who wants to add this, take a look at it there. We are working on a KB article for this one. It's not there yet, but we are working on it, so it should be there in the next week or two. And then, of course, as always, you can contact our support team if you need additional help in setting up your Google Analytics to track everything on your cart. All right, so that's all the info I have set up for today. I'm going to check the chat one more time, make sure we don't have any additional questions. Looks like we have covered them all. All right, so this has been a great hour. I thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope that you'll continue to join me in the coming months as we continue to evaluate what's possible with ByDesign. As a reminder, you can always schedule time with me. Look at my email signature to use my Calendly integration. That'll help you set up a 30-minute meeting. Also, you can feel free to email me directly. You can find me on LinkedIn. However you find me, I'm happy to set up time to talk through what's possible, help you with your specific needs, or just chat about what ByDesign has to offer. Thanks so much, guys, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.